When you think about it, there are like 6 billion images are uploaded on Facebook every month. So I think as artists and photographers, when we look at a space, when we look at place, when we look at community, what we're doing is trying to slow down that time and have you look at those spaces more deeply to gain a bigger understanding and to be enlightened. In our case, to be enlightened by the everyday American community that Harlem is. We started photographing this project once we defined what we wanted to do, how we were going to work together in 2008. And our last photograph was in 2012, so it's a 4-year period.
And quite often we would get into this zone. Now, working with a 4x5 camera, everything is deliberate. But as we got more and more in tune with one another, we found that we could work more and more quickly and begin to use the camera more fluidly. We didn't start off trying to make a political statement with the work. I think that the photographs, generally speaking, are quite neutral as far as our tone towards, say, Columbia's expansion or the zoning of 125th. I think what we wanted to do was simply portray what's there as a way of marking a certain place in time that, without a doubt, was going to change.
We liked street corners because of the hyperactivity between people and place. We liked facades for the layers of New York history that they unveiled, and also for the information in various languages that they gave us. And then we liked these kind of bird's eye view overhead shots because of what they unearthed from looking down at that space. So those are 3 areas that we worked with.
We went out knowing that we wanted to photograph Harlem, but it was after a couple of sessions going out that we decided that we were going to just focus on 125th. So it evolved as we started working. We didn't go out with a very kind of specific plan, and now 4 years later we've got what we started off with. It changed as things do, and I think the project is better for it.
The fact that 125th Street is also at the center of the changes that are coming to Harlem, it being Harlem's Main Street, also focused our energy, because in those same 4 years, there's over $1 billion in development projects that have been studied and approved by the city. So the street over the next 10 years will be completely transformed.
There are some general kind of urban landscapes that give a bigger picture of the street, almost like an establishing shot in a movie that give you a sense of the land that you're looking at, the place that you're looking at. And then we pull in very close. There's one photograph that's not included in the exhibition of a vendor's stall, packed up and ready to go. So just looking at that as a piece of architecture and giving it the same level of attention that we might give to a bigger cityscape was something we wanted to do to maintain our own interest in the project and also the viewer's interest in looking at the pictures.
We just loved the process of working. We loved the results we were getting, and we'd be happy if people, including the builders, the real estate developers, the political establishment, would be excited by what they see to think deeper about what they're going to do there in the future.